Welcome to Wednesday Live with me. Welcome to Neethu Academy Reading. I am Vinod James. How are you all? How are things with you? What are you all up to? And of course, yesterday was another lovely day because a lot of great students have made to their dream. Or in fact, they made their dream the reality or a reality. So did you all see all those lovely faces? We could always go through that. It's all because of their hard work, their effort. Absolutely stunning. And the scores that they have achieved is a fete to watch. It's an absolutely honor to say that those are all our lovely students. So Maya Suresh, good afternoon. How many of you saw the number of students who have made their dream a reality? Steffi Benny, good afternoon. How many of you saw those lovely faces? Daphne George, good afternoon. Did you all see? What a beautiful sight, isn't it? Every time when that result comes, this is something that we always look forward for. Lima Manoj, good afternoon. Krishna Priya, good afternoon. Okay. Yes, did you all see those lovely students? Yes. And yesterday, one of them also came and said that she has made to her dream as well. Krina Patel, good noon, sir. Good noon. Jija Jobby, good afternoon. Right. So it's as I mentioned, it's a very beautiful sight to see all those lovely faces who have made their dream a reality. So congratulations on behalf of all of us. We're so proud of each one of your achievement. And of course, our prayers are always there. Make sure that you live the rest of your life so much beautifully. Okay. Tina Anthony, happy noon, happy noon. So if you're not yet, is there anybody who's attending the live for the very first time? We have just pinned the official Neethus Academy Telegram page. Just click that if you have not yet joined. It's just a free group. You can join that so that you don't miss any insight that Neethus Academy wants to let you know. And please be aware of it that we only have two Telegram pages. One is the official page that we have just pinned. The other one is an exclusive reading Telegram page where you have to send certain details to our admin. Only after scrutinizing we'll be accepting you into that group. Krina, yes, you saw. Fair enough. Excellent. So how many of you are saying that I will also have my picture there? No sooner. Yes, all of you. You should also start telling, I will have my picture there. Okay, you should also say, yeah, that is where I will also go and say, I have made my dream a reality. Good. So again, see, we've just spoken to another language exam which they were conducting. So they have given us a very great news on the aspect that that particular exam, if you are an aspirant who's looking forward to go to America, that exam will take you because that is accepted across all states in America. Okay, so if your dream country is America, do not hesitate to call us. We will give you an insight on the aspect of which exam to take and what will aid you there. Jinsi George, good afternoon. Neethu Jijo, good afternoon. Aringlondo attending for the very first time. Anybody? Oh no. Adhyamaയിട്ട് live attending Aringlondo. Why I keep on asking is just to give some insights. And not only that, because every time when a new student comes, it's an absolute honor for all those lovely students who keep on sharing our link. I send the message to WhatsApp number, Lindsay Reggie. Okay. See, Lindsay, I'm very sorry for that inconvenience caused to you, but please understand there are n number of lists. So the admins are definitely double checking it and then they will accept it. Okay, and of course, they will definitely take an account of your name as well. Benny Sebastian, good afternoon. So again, so if you are an aspirant who is looking forward to go to America, there we have an option for you as well. Right, Siminibu, good afternoon. So nobody have told me that you're attending for the very first time. So I always reckon that you're all there on or before at least. So welcome. I am Vinod Jain, as I mentioned, and this is Reading Live with Neethu's family. Excellent. So as you all know, what are the things that we will do? We'll be doing two things. One, we'll be talking about a part B, where the question will be shared on the screen. Your job is to make sure that you do it on or before time. Sumin Emmy, good afternoon. Emina Ose, good evening. Suni Roy, good evening. Benny Sebastian, I don't, where I get parte. See, this is where we always share the very same material that we're going to discuss in the very same page that you're watching. And the first-hand information comes in the exclusive reading Telegram page. So if you've not yet joined that, please click this link. You will get the information needed to send to our admin. Once they will check, as what Lindsay said, you'll have to wait, but till you wait, you can watch, you can get the access to the question on the very same page that you're watching. Atira Prashant, good afternoon. So all of you are ready for today's session? Yes? If so, give me a very quick thumbs up and say, yes, sir, I am ready. All of you ready? Yes? Okay, I can see a lot of thumbs up popping in. Good enough. So as you all have said, Maya Suresh is ready. Excellent. Jinsi George is ready. See, I want you to comment. Okay, Neethu Thomas, yes. Daphne, yes. Very good, very good. See, the more we comment, the more confident that you become. That is the most important thing. So please understand it's your self-confidence that will take you to you. Siminibu ready, Sumi ready, Tintu Vibin ready. Okay. Atira Prashant ready. Benny Sebastian, okay, thank you. Pleasure. See, this is why I keep on asking. You need anything, we are there for you. Because we are the bridge between you and your dream, and we want to be that bridge. Steffi Benny, yes. Rosmi Jomi, yes. Tina Antoni, yes. Okay, excellent. So as you have all said, it is an yes. Now you will have your question coming up on the screen. So once the question is there, do not waste your valuable time. You have to just start biting the time or beating the time. Don't wait until the last moment. Find an answer. So the question will come onto your screen as soon as the question pops up. Please do the material. There you have Salini Narayanan. Good afternoon. Time has just eluded yourself. So the time has just done. So did you all do the material? Were you able to manage time? Did you find an answer? Yes? Did you all get an answer on or before time? Yes or no? Tell me. Did you all get an answer? Yes, Simu got it. Okay. Sorry, Simi got it. Right. Sumi got it. Excellent. Tina, yes. See, I'm so happy to see a lot of icons coming next to you. Neethu Maria, yes. Daphne George, yes. Good, good, good. So as you can see there, we do a lot of other linguistic exams. So as I've mentioned, there is another exam which you can take if your dream country is America. Okay, so if you want more details, please do not hesitate to contact the number. Neethu Thomas done, Jinsi George done, Sumi Nimira done, Suni Roy done, Atira yes done, Lima Manoj done. Okay, fair enough. So we have a lot of things in offer for you. So we have crash courses, we have regular batches. So as you can see, the regular batches are next available from October, November, December. Aren't we so proud about all our students because they're ready to wait even such a long time because they know that we can make their dream a reality. Excellent. As you have said, you have all got an answer. Would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer and where you got this answer from? The most important thing is that where you got that answer. Can you tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer? Tina, Anthony Bean, Anthony Bean. Okay. Suminimi A. Okay, am I happy? B A. The very first answers that you got, you have two options there. Jija B. Okay, fair enough. Suniroy B. Anusban A. Okay, Neethu Maria B from middle of the para. Okay, thank you, Neethu. Krina Patel B. Okay, Lima Manoj B. Praveen Dias C. Okay, A, B, C. All those things are a possibility. Jyoti Sequera A. Siminibu B from middle. Okay. Daphne George C. Jinsi George A from first and last sentence. Okay. Rekha Mohanan C. Neethu Thomas C. First three sentences. Okay, sentences. Purnima Vasu B. Shamal Kumar A. Okay, so evenly poised. Is that A, B, C? All of the three are having an equal weightage. Good. So that means all the three are a possibility answer, isn't it? That's how we take it. It's a matter of course, it's only one will be the right answer, but it's about how you understood or how you comprehended or understood the gist about it is where the problem is. Or the most important thing is where you understood the question. Ribi Shaiju, new name. C. Maya Suresh A. Salini Narayanan A. I want all of you to comment. See, do not worry whether it is right or not. Now you have all the three options, isn't it? A, B, C are all there. Right. So as you have, I think all of you have Tintu, Vibin, A. Okay, fair enough. See, I expect all of you to comment. Okay, why that is, see, you have to, you are here to study. Okay, so make use of it. Right, so what are the things that we do in part A? See, part A, you have to always remember, the first and the foremost thing is, you're not going to read the passage. It's not for anything, okay? It's not for questioning, saying that, oh, I am a voracious reader, I have the talent, I want to. It's about managing time because we are here to manage time because the sooner that you finish B, you can go to C. Benny Sebastian B. Okay, now what is the thing that you do when you do parts B is because after taking part A material only, they'll give you part B and C material together. There is no separate time to do B. You have to manage your own time. So the maximum time that you have to do B and C is 45 minutes. Mira Kanine. So what is it? Let's go and see what is there. According to the guideline, CT to MRI. Okay, so what is that? Why is CT preferred than MRI is what you have to do. So CT, MRI. Now my answer options. Okay, then you have two options. You can read the passage and pick an answer, but for me, I need to know what I'm searching for in the paragraph, so I read my answer options as well. So what is my answer option saying? Urgent diagnosis. So diagnosis or urgent. Fair enough. High resolution indicated. Investigation localized. Okay, that is enough for me. Now the strategy. The strategy to do part B is called skimming and scanning. Sorry, the strategy to do part B is called elimination method. So what are you going to do? Because there is only one type of question, multiple choice question with 3 options. So as you read the text, you're going to eliminate the answer options. Now let's see. Guideline, imaging and epilepsy. Magnetic resonance imaging MRI and computer tomography CT scanning are used to investigate unexplained seizures. Nothing given about the 3 options. MRI is preferred. Now we are talking about MRI is preferred procedure in elective situations. So elective, what do you mean by elective? Chosen by patient rather than the urgent necessity. So that is MRI is chosen. Elective means who chooses it? The person chooses it. Sorry. MRI is particularly indicated in those who develop epilepsy in adulthood and have any suggestion of focal onset on history of examination. See, focal onset means, especially with context to epilepsy, it means it happens on one side. Okay, begins in one side of the brain. So focal onset of history or examination. Nothing to do again with. It should be ordered only after obtaining a good clinical history, preferably including an eyewitness description and where possible after an electroencephalogram EEG that does not show generalized epileptic discharges. MRI is preferred. See, MRI is preferred. Is our question there? This is why I told you understanding question is important. The question is why is CT? We need to know why CT is used, not about MRI. So these are all talking about MRI. MRI is preferred modality for high resolution structural imaging in epilepsy and is more sensitive than CT. So it's the other way around, isn't it? Why MRI is preferred than CT? Our question is why CT is preferred. For detecting intrinsic brain tumor, stroke, focal cortical dysplasia, mesial temporal sclerosis, vascular malformations, and cerebral dysgenesis. Although MRI is generally preferred to CT, so it's the other way around. Our question is CT preferred to MRI. CT should be performed if intracranial bleeding is suspected because of recent head trauma, coagulopathy, or severe headache. So our question, is it answering to our question? Our question is why is CT preferred? So CT is preferred if intracranial bleeding. That means the answer is A. Urgent diagnosis required. We performed if intracranial bleeding. That means bleeding is suddenly. Why? It's suspected because of the recent head trauma. So sudden head trauma, coagulopathy, severe headache, and it happens with sudden thing. High resolution imagery is indicated nowhere. It is answering to the question. Investigation indicates localized seizure source. Again, not to the question. B and C has nothing to do with CT. The question is why is CT preferred than MRI, not MRI preferred over CT. Understood why you got A? Any doubts? The people who have got A, absolutely good enough. Excellent, keep it up. Any doubts? Anything that you want me to clarify? No? All of you have got that answers? Okay, fair enough. I can't see anybody asking or anything, any doubt. So I hope you all understood. See, if you don't understand the question, your answer is going to go wrong. That is the reason I told you to read the question first. Clear? Christina is saying clear. Simi is saying clear. Excellent. So because you don't have any doubts, let's go into the next one. Neethu Maria clear. Excellent. Neethu Thomas clear. Okay, good enough. Daphne understood. Good. So you don't have any much of a doubt. So let's go into today's part A. What is today's part A? Sabina is saying clear. Salini Narayan is saying clear. Elective means urgent. No, elective doesn't mean that it is urgent. Elective means the patient can prefer. The patient selects it rather than urgent necessary. That's the other way around. Okay. Maya, clear. Excellent. So what is today's material and how you felt about today's material? That's the most important thing, that how you felt about the material. Because after, planned case. Okay, Tina Anthony. So what is today's part A? How you felt about today's part A. That how is very important. Why? Because after listening to your valid comments only, Neethu Madam makes the next material. Christina Sabu, okay. Right. Tell me, what is today's part A and how you felt about today's part A material? That how is important. Because I'm just waiting to see at least somebody. Amniotic band syndrome, tricky Simi. Okay, Maya Suresh is saying the heading. Yeah, of course. How you felt is important for us. Because after that only we will make the next material because of your valid feedback. Abhinav is also saying tricky. Salini is saying easy. Okay. Tina Anthony, I didn't receive the material, sir, because it's not about receiving. The thing is, it will be there in the exclusive reading Telegram page as well as in the very same page that you're watching. Anu Saban easy. No worry, you can always do the material and then get an answer because this will be always there in our page. Neethu amniotic, Daphne tricky, Jinsy George tough. Okay. So basically now this is again the aspect of more tricky to tough, is it? That's where what I feel, because most of you are saying it is tricky. Fair enough. Right, now let's go and see. I hope all of you have done the material. You have all taken. See, when you're practicing, please do take the printout and do. Lijo, tough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more on the aspect of tough to tricky, yeah? Or tricky to tough, not tough to tricky, tricky to tough. Yesna Noble, not easy, confusing. Okay, fair enough. Now let's see. Now, what are the things that you have to really look for? See, part A, this will be the first material that they will give you. You're not supposed to touch the material or anything before they tell you to do. If you do, they will not publish. If you touch the pencil, if you just peek through, don't do any such thing. When they tell you to start, start. When they tell you to stop, just stop. Because even if you don't stop, they will not publish your result. So be aware of it. So strategy for part A is called skimming and scanning. Skimming means quick look, scanning means detailed look. Well, how much time do we have? 15 minutes, 20 questions, 45 seconds per question. You have to skim, that means quick look in 1 to 2 minutes. That means 15 seconds per essay, per text is okay. Right? Now what are the keywords and all? We have done an exclusive video in the very same page that you're watching. Please do watch that so that you will get more insight about it. So in that 1 to 2 minutes, you need to, as you're underlining the keyword, you should know what each text, the core is, the gist is. That will give you a lot of insight on finding the answer. Just to tell you, see amniotic band, While babies in the womb, a sac of amniotic sacs around that protect them. The amniotic syndromes has inside the sac. So strangle tangle around the baby like string rubber band part of the body. Pressure stands in the weight. Baby form. The baby grows and creases. Indentation tissue. These creases are amniotic bands. They are also known as construction bands or construction rings. Most band only offer the outer layers of tissue like the baby and skin under the skin subcutaneous. Band happen only around the baby's arms and legs, and baby band goes all the way around the limb. So limb is also there. Incomplete band can also go around head, face, chest, belly, abdomen. Now these are how you refer keyword. Now going into text B. Okay, see, text B is talking about symptoms. So if there is any symptom which the question is asking you, do you really need to think of which text to go? Go to text C. Again, this is finding, and there is a lot of study which is happening. There are lots of numbers and all, you go through it. Text D, it considers doctors perform surgery. So what is this about? What are the surgeons doing on it? After skimming, you're going to go to the question. See, there are three types of question. 1 to 7, these are called match the following question, where you are expected to write A, B, C, D as an answer. Then you have 8 to 14, these are called short answer question, where your answers can be words, numbers, combination of both, short phrase. This is what it is. And the final is 15 to 20, which are called fill in the blank, the very same instruction. But the problem in here is even an article repetition is going to make your answer wrong. Be aware of it. Instruction and question number should be by hearted by you before. Every time, you don't need to waste your valuable time. After this, underlining keywords are very important. So what changes is seen in eyes with syndrome? So changes eyes syndrome. So is it something on the aspect of symptoms? It's definitely symptoms, isn't it? Now, is there anywhere it is mentioning pathalmia, sorry, small underdeveloped eyeball. So what is the thing that is seen in the eyes? The answer is B. This is by keyword, yeah. How to ensure proper recovery undergone surgery. So how to recover means definitely the surgeon should tell you, isn't it? So surgeons are telling where? In D, isn't it? So what are they saying throughout the paragraph? They are talking about how to, but the most thing is your doctor will want your child to come back for follow-up visit and make sure that they are healing as well. So that is how they want. So the answer is D. Reasons behind occurring of edema. So edema, reasons. So again, it should be some signs, isn't it? So where are they talking about this edema and all? Anywhere? Swelling, isn't it? Swelling is the thing which flows on the limb. So the answer is B again. Alternative terms for amniotic. So I know that I read when I was underlining construction band and all those things. So the answer is A. How can we manage? How manage defective band? So how do you manage defective band? So defective band is all mentioned where it is clearly mentioned in that C. Why C? Because it's clearly saying evaluate for indication and all those things. Throughout the text, it is talking about how to manage, isn't it? So this is where D is. Now, which parts of the body mostly affected? So part of the body. So where are they talking about different parts of the body? So different parts of the body is only mentioned where? In text A. So do you really need to worry? The answer is A. I'm sorry, I didn't write this. When performing fetoscopy. So fetoscopy, of course, it is there in that table, isn't it? When are you going to perform fetoscopy? Evaluate the indication for fetoscopy. So that word is as such mentioned. So the answer is C. Excellent. Now 8 to 14, these are called short answer question. Instruction I told you, a word, short phrase, numbers, or combination of both. Underlining keywords are very important. Part of skin brought together the band finally to close the incision. So part of the body, where are they talking about all these part of the body where they are bringing it down for final thing. It is should be done by the surgeon, isn't it? Finally, the surgeon should bring the pointed flap of the skin and follow incision and all those things. So what is the thing? Bring the pointed flaps. Pointedflaps is the answer. Question 9. What kind of incision are made through skin's Z-plasty prevents scars, restrict tissue? So kind of incision, plasty. So where are they talking about all these plasty and all? It is definitely again in D. Why? Z-plasty is mentioned. So what kind? How are you going to get that? So the answer is where? The nurse will make a zigzag cuts into your body. So this is called Z-plasty. So there you have Z-plasty there also. So the answer is zigzag. Z, Z-I-G, Z-A-G is the answer. Kind of distortion of the bone that can be seen suffering from ABS. So distortion. So something should be happening there. So where are they talking about all these? It should be somewhere again a sign, isn't it? Where are those distortion and all happening? And all the other keywords. Bone deformity. B-O-R-N, there is a spelling, it's B-O-N-E, yeah? Including scoliosis. S-C-O-L-I-O-S-I-S. Excellent. This bone is B-O-R-N, yeah? Sorry. Not B-O-R-N, it's B-O-N-E. Which test is used to determine any defect associated with? So test, defect. So where are they talking about all these defect? Text. So text. Is there anything? What are they saying? Which test is used to determine the defect associated? So these are the defects, isn't it? So which test? Morphologic ultrasound. So MORPHOLOGIULTRASOUND. Question 12. Condition that is defined as webbing fusion between fingers and toes. So conditions. Where are they talking about all these conditions? Again, it should be somewhere in the sign. So it's clearly saying syndactyly, shortened or widened development, then limbs. So the answer is SYNDACTYLY. Succeeding step after finding a defect. Succeeding means the next one. So where are they talking about the next step? The next step to after we find the defect is what? Phenotype classification. So what is the succeeding step after defect? After defect it is phenotype classification. PHENOTYPECLASSIFICATION. What may be generated by strands affect child growth? So something to affect the child growth. What are they going to talk about? So they're saying pressure from the strands can affect your baby's form. So pressure is the answer. 15 to 20, these are called fill in the blanks question where the instruction remains same, word, short phrase, numbers or both. So you are expected to write any of these. Keyword, most creases, soft tissue and the dash tissue of the skin. So where are they talking about all these? Skin. So they are saying in text A again, it is the subcutaneous. So baby skin tissue under the skin. So the answer is subcutaneous. SUBCUTANEOUS. Question 16. Being in mild state, amniotic restrict surface skin. So being in the mild state. So what is it there in the mild state? So there should be somewhere mentioned in B. Why again it is asking you. Sometimes ABS is in mild state only restrict blood flow to the surface of the skin. So being in the mild state and sometimes ABS only restrict blood flow to the surface of the skin. That's how you infer. After making incision, surgeons remove the surplus dash the down into the creases. So making incision. So making incision itself where? It should be there in D, isn't it? Now let's see if there is anything mentioned in D. So making incision and all those things, it is as such mentioned in if an amniotic constricted tissue performed during surgery, the surgeons require careful work around the baby's blood vessels and nerves, typically the surgeon. So what is the thing? After making incision, that means after the amniotic, the surgeon removes surgeons remove extra fragile skin that went down into the creases. So the answer is fragile skin. Okay. Question number 18. Care must be given during surgery if it works around baby's veins and baby's veins and something. So where are they talking about baby's veins apart from that? Again, it is there in D, because I just read it is in the baby's blood vessels and nerves. Is it? No, that is not the place where you get that. You get that from D, because it clearly says where. So all the keywords should be referred. So care must be given if the person, blood vessel and nerves, NERVES is the answer. Good enough. Question number 19. Dash is to be done if hardly finds constriction of limb and umbilical cord from an amniotic band. So dash must be considered. So what are they talking about? They're talking about something. So it should be there. It is saying that, okay, this is not happening. You should have, if no, then you should have what? Routine follow-up. ROUTINE-FOLLOW-UP. Last question for today. Dash is a pouch of sac that encircles and shields the baby when they are in the womb. So I know that I read it in the very first line. What is that? The amniotic sac is a pouch. Sorry, the amniotic sac is a pouch that surrounds and protect baby when they are in the womb. So amniotic sac is the answer. AMNIOTIC. So I have wrapped my 20. It's high time that you start telling me what are your answers. If you have any doubts, please do clarify, and then we'll wind up. Is there any doubts that you want me to clarify? Anything that you're not clear about? Anything that you have an answer? There was, yes, of course, there was one typo. Instead of bone, we have written as bone, BORN. Just 18, excellent, born, isn't it? Good enough, good enough. How about others? Amniotic sac, okay, fair enough. Salini 17, good enough, good enough, good enough. Neethu Surendran 18, excellent, good enough, good enough. Maya 18, excellent, good enough. Anu Seban 19, excellent, very good. Jinsi George 17, very, very good. Keep it up. So at least there are a few who have started saying, I want all of you to start telling, okay, I got this, accept it. Now tomorrow, before you're coming, you go back and see why you made or what made that mistake, then you recorrect it. Recorrection is the power of learning. Lima Manoj 17, excellent, good enough. So is there any doubts that you have? Daphne 16, good enough, good enough. Any doubts that you want me to clarify? Anything like that? Okay, because I don't see any doubts. So thank you very much for giving another lovely session. It was a privilege to come in front of you. Really looking forward to welcome you all tomorrow. Until and unless I meet you from Neethu's Academy, adios from all of us. God bless you. Take care.